Having a bad hair day is something that, well, just about everybody can relate to. You know how it is. But our next guest is here with a few tips that'll make sure that that never happens to you again. Lifestyle expert Shaunya Hartley is here with her 5 hair commandments. Welcome, Shaunya.
How are you? Good morning.
I'm doing excellent. I'm very excited to have you back here on the show, and I know Teresa is watching, so let's wave to Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
So let's get into going deep, you say.
Yes. So when we say going deep for your hair, what you're looking for is deep conditioner or deep mask treatment.
Okay.
So you want to do that at least once a week. So whenever you're next in your local supermarket or drugstore, look for a product that says restorative, mask, or spelled mask in the French format, and or if you're a little bit more DIY, avocado is a really great conditioner. So you're just replenishing the moisture in your hair.
So do you do this in the shower? You cut up an avocado, rub it through your hair? What's the process for that?
You were right on point, but what you want to do is you want to leave it in at least 30 minutes so it really does penetrate the actual hair shaft.
Okay.
And then wash out.
Can we try some?
You can go for it. This is a conditioner, and also what you want to look for is you want to look for something that's a little bit, you see it's thicker, right?
Yeah.
And so
just take a little bit?
Yeah, you do that, but you're actually going to put it through all of your hair.
Okay.
And you're going to leave it in like 30 minutes.
So
Run
it's
around
like
the
leave-in
house.
conditioner?
It's not leave-in. You're going to wash it out. You're going to wash it out.
Oh, thankfully there's a sink down the hallway.
Great. It'll still do well. So, you know, next up is, you're hilarious. You are
all right,
what
little
you
avocado
eat.
now. Let's rub some of that
A little
through
avocado,
here.
which also you can actually, we'll talk about, you can have one half that you're actually going to use for your hair.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so that's where I'm coming to now.
So you eat one half and you put the other half. Now, how would I put this in my hair? Do I just rub it in like a bar of soap?
Scoop it out, mash it up, add a little bit of like an olive oil or coconut oil for even more moisture to put into it. And then again, you're going to leave it in your hair, dance around the house for a couple of minutes, and then wash it out, and then style right afterwards.
Should I really do this, Shaunya?
I say go for it. I say go for it.
Whatever. I have
Okay,
nothing to lose.
it's sort of like a thickening agent. Okay, so let's come over here to talking about you are what you eat. So that reflects your hair as well. So you see, you just had that avocado. So avocado,
rejuvenated.
Right. So it has a good fat. You also want to look for salmon. Almonds, those all have either vitamins or minerals that actually are really great for your hair, your nails, as well as your skin. If you're unable to get some of those things, look for a supplement in your vitamin department in your drugstore that usually says, it either will say hair, nails, or skin, but also look for anything that says biotin in it, because that is really well known. And what it will do is will decrease the hair shedding. So you'll see that difference. So your hair will be a little bit thicker. You won't necessarily see growth, but you'll definitely see less hair in the drain.
Okay, biotin.
Biotin, yes.
Biotin.
Biotin.
Okay, so make sure you guys check that out on the label.
Totally.
And then moving over here, we have, this is for split ends?
This is for split ends. So your split ends is the oldest part of your hair. So what I like to do, I actually trim my own hair. I call it like a duster. So I just do about 1/8 of an inch, maybe about every other month. But also look for products that say night treatment. You want to apply that to your ends at night. You can also use coconut oil just on like the very, very slight ends of your hair. You'll decrease your split ends. It's always going to happen. It's inevitable. It's old hair, but you definitely want to maintain it as best as you can.
All right, well, it's been a while since I've had a haircut, so can you take off 1/8 of an inch for me? Just a little snip, not too much, Shaunya, okay?
Yeah, you know what, actually, how about I'll do it for you right here, okay? So I'm sacrificing it, so just that much, see? There we go. And of course you're doing it, you're looking in the mirror as well.
Did you even cut anything
Yes,
off,
I did, okay?
I say do a little more. Okay.
For you, okay.
I cherish my hair, Shaunya, you know, don't miss.
Here we go, see, just a light duster crop.
And then this is the nighttime
yeah,
remedy
so
here?
look for, there's so many other products that are out on the market. What you're going to do is you add it to your ends, and then in the morning you actually wash it out. So you pump that.
Yeah.
But say if you had like a coconut oil.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so applying it to the ends, right? I'll take a little bit off your hand, right? And so just, get out of here.
Okay, just my hair, all right.
Just a little bit on your ends, then you're going to roll it up at night and then wash it out. And it actually just, again, it's a restorative treatment to the actual ends of your hair. And it's a little bit more powerful because where your roots are, your youngest amount of hair, this has been around for quite some time. And it deals with all of the elements and all of those things.
And it smells very nice.
How's your comb and brush game?
I got to step up my brush game for sure.
Okay, so when you now are looking for certain styling tools, right? So go for a comb that's wide teeth. When your hair is wet, it's at its most fragile point. So you want something that has a little bit more space, because when you're actually combing it through, you don't want it to actually damage your hair by pulling out more hair than it has to. Your brushes also feel that, okay? make sure that the bristles are covered. You want them to stimulate the scalp, which actually stimulates growth, and then you don't want it to snag your hair as well. And you also never brush your hair wet. Only brush your hair when it's dry.
Because I feel like, especially women, they get out of the shower, they put the little thing on their head and the towel, and then they take it off and they're brushing their hair and it's all wet, and then they dry. It just like air dries. So you're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to do it because it'll snag it. Again, it's so fragile. So you actually want to use a brush like this when your hair is actually dry, or when you're in the process of using it alongside a blow dryer. So it's a different way that you're actually using. You're applying heat as well.
How about for men? Do you recommend a brush versus a comb to men?
Same thing with men. It really depends upon how thick your hair is for guys and how much hair you have. If you have a Caesar, you're more of a brush person, right? You have a little bit more length, so you definitely want to also do a comb as well. Alrighty?
And then, of course, you have to use one of these bad boys here.
So this is a travel size. You're hilarious. This is a travel size actual flat iron, but the best thing about that is that you feel these plates in here, so they're coated and they're ceramic. When you are now looking for any heating tools, you want to make sure that they're ceramic, they're coated. Look for the word ion, and that is because you're going to actually protect your hair. Heat is one of the hugest components as to why your hair usually looks fried. So what I suggest to people is cut back on actual using heat to dry out your hair. Let your hair dry by air at least once a week, just to give it that rest. Also, adding like volume or adding curls, hold off on the curling iron and let's go a little old-fashioned. It's like a flashback Friday, okay?
Do it.
So it's sort of this is actually too huge for the length of your hair.
No, we'll make it work, Shaunya. Stop making up excuses.
Okay. So here, a good old-fashioned sponge roller actually gives you a little bit more volume, and it actually retains the curl better, and it doesn't actually damage your hair, which is something I'm going to go for all four, okay? Since we're doing that.
Well, as you're crimping my hair or whatever you're doing right now, where can we learn a little bit more info about you, Miss Shaunya?
You can find out about all the things fabulous and frugal, especially all beauty topics. You can follow me on Twitter, Shop, Eat, and Sleep, as well as my blog by the same name.
All right, well, today I'm going to shop, eat, and sleep with these things in my hair. I think the ladies kind of dig these.
Yeah, it's a little pompadour.
All right, we're going to send things over to Allie. Thanks so much, Shaunya.
Take care.